And welcome, pre-calculus students. Welcome. This is video number 1. And more importantly, this is the premiere video for you guys to watch on my YouTube channel, 24K Classroom. That's right, 24K Classroom. So I think everything's going to work just great. Let's dive into it. We are on page 172, and today I want to do 2 through 16 evens. Okay, so I wanted you guys to try these and see if you could get them, and then the odds will be tomorrow. Okay, but the good thing about the odds is the answers are in the back of the book. It'll probably be a little shorter video tomorrow, just talking about the odds. Okay, so if I show some work, I want you to show some work, but otherwise, you know, that's it. So here's a dandy problem. Question number 2. It says you got yourself a little chart here. My phone just keeps on going off the hook because of I posted a video already for geometry, and all the students are saying, hey, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice equal spacing there. Boy, that looks just great. Boy, I'm so proud of that. Okay, so question number 2. Okay, so what are they talking about? They're talking about decrease, decreasing valley, decrease. Okay, and oops, look at that. BTW, I'm recording this from home. I took my Smart Slate home with me. Works out pretty good. I'm recording it on a laptop. I'm not even using a mic yet, but to get better sound quality, you know that I had to order a USB mic. So at some point it's going to show up, and I'm going to sound super professional. Super professional. Okay, so hey, before I do problem number 2, here's what we're talking about. Percent increase or decrease deals with this here formula. Okay, so I put plus or minus. A sub naught, A sub 0 is just the starting amount, right? And I know that we've done this, but just a refresher. Starting amount. R is the rate. So it's either, if it's plus, it's increase. If it's minus, it's decrease. And it's as a decimal, right? And then T equals time. Okay. So the beauty about these videos and you watching them on your own phone or wherever is that you can press pause whenever you want, and you can say, oh, wait a second, I need to go back. But you can't say, hang on a second, you're going too fast, because I can't hear you. So let's go back. Here we go. Question number 2 says, hey, if the decrease is, that's right, decrease, how about decrease, is 12%, what do you multiply the original number by, the starting amount by? Well, you just do 100 minus 12. Okay, but you put it as a decimal. So 100 minus 12 is 0.88. The next one, it says, what about 7.5%? Well, it's 100 minus 7.5. So what is that? 0.925. Gah, that 5's a little off there. There we go. Next one, 80% decrease. Ooh, 80% decrease would mean you multiply the original amount by 20% to get the new dollar amount. Then it tried to switch it up. Whoa, look at this. It said 0.68, and you're like, what? So this number has to go up here, okay? So what was the decrease? It was a 32% decrease, because I did 100 minus 32 and I got 68, but I just made it as a decimal, okay? All right, and then we're back to red here. Do you hear my computer making that peachy sound? That's just great. If something was 100% discounted by 100%, you would multiply the original by 0 because you're paying 0. Okay, so these guys, the numbers, like the answers went down. You were supposed to fill in that answer and that answer and that answer and that answer. This one went up. It doesn't mean it was an increase. I just chose red and green because why not? Okay, so this video is not going to be that long because it's pretty nice outside. It's 11 o'clock during the day. I'm going to post this puppy on my new YouTube channel, by the way, 24K Classroom. And yeah, and then I'm going to go out on a little jog today because it's nice. And the CDC says that's okay. All right, so there's that. Here's number 4. All right, number 4, big charts again. Here's the chart. It's going to take me longer to make this thing than to actually do the problem because sometimes that's just how it is. So, how's everybody doing with their Google Classroom experience so far? That's cool. Here I am, 1, 2, 3, drawing 3 lines. Right here, and right here, and right here. Nice equal spacing again. Wowzer. And I will choose blue this time. So in the first column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got a car. We got a boat. And we have skates. But this problem really bothers me because it says skates. And so does that mean ice skates, roller skates? Like, what are we talking about? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. And then this column here is decrease. So what's it decrease by? 20%, 15%. Ooh, that square is blank. Oh, no. This one is ace of knot, or the starting amount. So $9,800 for that nice Ford Pinto. The sailboat with no motor, it was $2,200. That's right, no motor, it's a sailboat. And then the skates start off at $100. These are all in dollars and dollars and dollars. I'm going with that. Okay, and then the question is, hey, what would the equation be? It doesn't say even solve it. It doesn't even say solve it. Oh, wait. Down here, they had this guy. They already had the equation for it, and they're trying to get a little tricky. There we go. Okay, so that's a T right there. And so now it says, hey, what would the equation be? Well, if it's a 20% decrease, I would take 9,800 and multiply it by 0.8 because I'm actually going to pay 80%. And then it doesn't say what the time is, so it's just T. This one for the boat would be 2,200. And then the discount's 15%, so this would be 0.85 because you're still going to pay 85% of that price. And then it's just to the T, whatever, time it is. And then this guy over here, if it was 75, that means that it was discounted at 25%. Okay? And so here's the deal. I could say this type of question. I could say, hey, a $9,800 Ford Pinto was bought 10 years ago, and it's depreciating at 20% each year. How much is it worth after 20 years? That would be fun. So you could put 20 right there and figure out the value of the car. Okay, so that's cool. That's question number 4, and it is done. Number 6. All right, now we're getting into just basic algebra problems. It says, hey, what's 2/3 to the -1? Well, all you do is flippy flip. And then for B, it says, what's 2/3 to the -2? Well, you square it and flippy flip. So it's 9/4. Leave it as an improper fraction. Number 8. A says what's 2 to the negative 1 times 4 to the negative 1 all to, what? This is crazy, to the negative 1. Well, you can distribute that power because this is a multiply, okay? So this would be 2 to the first times 4 to the first, if you want to think of it that way. And then that's going to be 8. And that's it, okay? Then for B, it is 2 to the negative 1 and 4 to the negative 1. And that's all to the negative 1. Okay, so that's going to be 1/2 plus 1/4 all to the negative 1. You cannot distribute the negative across a plus sign. All right, well, to get a common denominator, that's 2/4 plus 1/4 to the negative 1. So that's 3/4 to the negative 1. And so for me, that answer is 4/3. Okay, no decimals on these. I do not want decimal answers. I want the complicated fraction answer. Got it? All right, and I think those are the only 2 problems on this assignment that have multiple problems. Yeah, let's move on. Number 10. 8 to the n times 3 to the n over 4 to the n. Do they all have something in common? Yeah, they do. It's to the n power. So it's really just like 8 times 3 divided by 4 to the n. I just moved it on to the outside. So that's really like 24 over 4 to the n. And guess what? That's 6 to the n. Voila and voici. I'm going to keep, because I think I can do number 12 right here. Christmas colors. X to the negative 3, x to the 5th, x to the 3rd. Well, guess what? I can just distribute this puppy. I can take this whole thing and go, and because they're the same base, right? I can totally do that. So that's going to be x to the 2nd, because you subtract the powers, plus x to the 0. But we don't write x to the 0. It's x squared plus 1. Ha! Looking good. We're 13 minutes into this awesome video. And that was number 12. Click. Number 14. Hello, number 14. It's 3a to the 3rd minus 6a to the 6th all over a to the negative 1. Hey, let's split this puppy up. So it's 3a to the 3rd over a to the negative 1 minus 6a to the 6th over a to the negative 1. Oh, okay. Now move the negative powers, so both of these puppies are going to move up. And that's going to be 3a to the 4th minus 6a. And that's a bad, hang on, doggone, minus 6a to the 7th. Get it? Got it? Good. Number 16. 5a cubed times 10b to the 6th all over b to the negative 2. Okay, no need to split this puppy up because it's a times, not a plus or a minus. So this b to the negative 2 is just going to move up right over here, just to that other b. So that's going to be 5a cubed times 10b to the 8th. And then go ahead and multiply the 5 and the 10. So that's 50a cubed b to the 8th. Okay? And so the beauty of this video is you can pause it at any point. This 15-minute video is now complete. Hope you're having a great day.